Hey everyone.
Deni, how did you just feel about your performance tonight and the performance of the team?
I'll start with the team. I think we did a solid job. Most of the game, they went on a little bit of a run, but I think defensively we look good. Um, our schemes, everything we worked on, I see it happening in the games, and it's very positive. Um, Other than that, I don't know. We just had fun on offense. We're trying to get to know each other, get to play on the new system, and it's fun.
And then your own personal performance?
In my personal performance, I feel like I was a little sloppy. I won't lie. Too many turnovers. I had to take care of the ball a little bit better. Um, Other than that, it's all positive turnovers. I try to get plays for others, try to create. But other than that, I feel like other than the turnovers, I feel like it was a pretty solid performance.
You feel like you're still playing catch up a little bit just because you weren't able to play much in September after Eurobasket, or you feel like you're in a good groove?
I feel like I'm in a pretty good groove. I'm gonna say I did what I had to do with the national team, and obviously the guys were together for a long time in September, and I did miss that for sure. But I think I adapt pretty good. I think I know everybody. I get along with everybody on the court, off the court. So for me, yeah, maybe I can get 1% a little bit better, but other than that, I feel like I'm pretty solid.
What's the biggest area or areas of growth you've seen out of Shea in this defense?
Um, I'm gonna say just the pride. I feel like wanting to guard, the physicality, being more aggressive on the defensive end, taking more pride in defense, and I feel like he has the potential. He has the athleticism. He's very talented with very good instincts. So I feel like this is a really good step for him.
Like half the battle on defense is just just try, like you said.
I feel like defense, yeah, obviously there's physical tools that you gotta use, but in the end of the day, I feel like it's a lot of pride. Like from what I learned back when I was a kid.
If he could add that component to his game, is there a way to describe, what he could be because he's so talented offensively?
Yeah. I think sky's the limit, honestly. If he keeps it consistent and, he's consistent in both ends and become a two-way, that's pretty scary, man.
There's a pick and roll play between you and Hansen in the second quarter, and he kind of just set the Gortat screen for you,
Yeah.
the second screen. Do you expect that read from him? Like, how's
Yeah,
that?
both him and DC, I'm always in to communicate with them about setting those Gortat screens, especially because I keep a lot of players on my back. So when they see it, they know they got a Gortat screen. It's something we implement in practices, and it's working pretty good. But yeah.
Look like the chemistry between you two are kind of just building. Just from your perspective, why is that working?
First of all, I love the kid. He's great. He wants to learn. He's a competitor. And I don't know. I feel like I've been in his position. I came from a different country, not knowing great English. And I just came to a place that I had to learn everything from the beginning. So I'm trying to help him as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to even learn little Mandarin so it can be easier. On defense, I learned a couple of words to tell him what to do. And other than that, I don't know. We just have that good chemistry between us, and I'm happy to share the court with him. And I think he's going to be very special.
You gonna teach him some Hebrew at some point, or is that a little bit far?
I'll come towards him first. You got to learn English, so I'm gonna let him learn English first, and then we're gonna get to the Hebrew part. But I'm gonna learn a little bit of Mandarin, so it'll be easier for him to, set a screen right, set a screen left, like stuff like that I can communicate with him in his language. So I'll definitely do that.
What do you think is the biggest thing this team needs to clean up before the regular season? We got about another week, 8 days.
To clean up, just to keep the focus for most of the game, not letting teams to go on runs. I feel like a lot of times we kind of lose focus for a stretch that a lot of teams can come back into games. But other than that, I feel like we're pretty clean.